Good evening, Council, staff. I'm Greg Colley from Concord Communities Alliance. I also want to speak to the district elections item on last week's agenda. I kind of want to touch very briefly on two thoughts: the difference between following the letter of the law and the spirit of the law, and also on the difference between collaboration and accountability. Selecting one map last week under Elections Code 10010, selecting a single map is the minimum standard. I think many people in Concord would like to see us do better than meet the minimum, to have a more wide-ranging conversation about what district maps ought to look like. Secondly, I just want to echo what Kenji said about consideration and discussion. Many comments were made, other maps were submitted. A minimal standard of respect is to engage public comment and submissions. It's not legally required, of course, but in this time of growing mistrust of elected officials, why not engage? Why not speak to people's comment, the public's comments, and show how your thinking is being developed by them? Thirdly, I want to revisit the subject of an independent commission. There are provisions in California law that provide mechanisms for an independent commission in drawing district maps periodically, but CVRA settlements provide more flexibility. Why ignore that opportunity in this process to create a mechanism demonstrating the trust that you have for the public? We started last week by talking about how it looked as though Concord could bring about district elections in a fair fashion. We've realized that we might have been wrong about that. And I have a letter here I'm going to submit. It's signed by a few of us here. If you want to know how many more people are signing on to this letter, you just look at the email flow into your city council email account, where the number of people who are agreeing with the letter that we're submitting to you, asking you to revisit these subjects, is accumulating. Thank you.